Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in The Sims 4 with kind of our 100 baby challenge slash speed build video. So, for those of you, honestly, this video is just going up as normal as a normal video would, so you guys might not be even coming from the 100 baby challenge, but I needed to make a new house for my Gen 3. Yes, Gen 3 already for the 100 baby family, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to make a one story, so backstory for my other two generations. I had two-story homes and it was kind of a bit of a nightmare with just babies going up and downstairs, and then I'd have to lock them downstairs or upstairs, and it's just like a whole thing. I wanted to make a one story, and I thought it would be so cool to do in San Sequoia as well, just because of the neighborhood, and can do like a kind of a more of a suburban home type feel. But I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted, but also this lot, I started worrying that it wasn't going to be big enough for my, honestly, even right now, I don't think it's going to be big enough for everything that I need to do, because it is being built primarily for the 100 baby challenge, right? So we're building it for children, like a lot of children. There's going to be a baby room, right? And then there's, on top of there being a baby room, there are 3 stages of baby, right? There's the newborn, the infant, and the toddler. So, like, who do you keep with who? Because the newborns will wake up the infants will wake up the toddlers, and so on. So, I made some changes, and in the end, we ended up having 2 baby rooms. You'll see. But at first I was like, all right, we gotta squeeze them all in one room. And I really do wish the lot was just a tiny bit bigger, so we could have made the baby room a tiny bit bigger, because I do fear that there's not enough crib space in there. But honestly, this is gonna be a good build for just anybody to download, and you can kind of adjust some of the baby rooms. You know what I mean? You can like get rid of the nursery or whatever you wanted to do. It has a lot of great aspects to it, I think. And also the colors. I went with this white with this very warm wood and the warm roof as well. I think it just looks so good. I love it. I fell in love with it so quickly. So I'm just trying to pick the right timber for the for the outdoor, for the porch, the decking. But I was going back and forth because I didn't want to do the same old stuff. And then finding like a foundation as well. Foundations, if you know, you know, I hate finding foundations because I don't think there's enough of them, or enough variety, I guess I should say. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just adjusting something here. Don't mind me. Okay. The windows, of course, there was a perfect swatch with the like the wood color inside the white. I thought that fit so well. And then of course I had to use, I think that door was also from Growing Together. I think. I don't know. Don't ask me where I'm getting these from. I really did like those white windows that I'm trying to put in with the shutters, but I was just like, I don't know if I should leave them or if I should just do it all the same. And I just ultimately decided to do all the same just to kind of keep it uniform. And I don't think this is the final shell. I think I ended up expanding it just a little bit, and I also ended up adjusting it as well. But you can see we've got a general layout. I wanted to put the master suite, so a bedroom and the bathroom on one side, which you can see is to your left. And then right here is like the kitchen living room area right in the middle. And then on the other side, we have like a traditional girls' room, traditional boys' room, and a baby room, a nursery. I don't want to call it a nursery, but like I guess it's kind of a nursery. It's for all infants and toddlers. I figured because the infants and toddlers, their beds are kind of interchangeable at this point, so you can convert a toddler bed to a crib and the other way around, the crib to the toddler bed. So I figured that would work best. But I'm trying to decide on what floor I'd like outside and in the kitchen. At this point, I wasn't sure because I wanted to do more of a patio thing than a backyard. So I wanted to do mostly stone in the back, and this, I think I'm starting to expand it a little bit or extend the area. And apologies if you do get a little motion sickness. I have been trying so hard to teach myself to not spin the camera as much. It's a work in progress, so don't hate me for that right now. I'm working on it actively. I'm trying. But anyway, at this point, I was just like, how do I separate this kitchen from the living room? Because the one side kind of pops out right there by this bathroom. And I did end up, spoiler alert, choosing a platform, which was fun and different. I really did end up liking it. It was just a simple platform to where you can just walk up it. It's not like 10 stories or whatever. It's just one step up. But I think the kitchen might have been the hardest for me to just color and to put together. I don't know why. I just couldn't decide on a color or like a backsplash. And I built this before a lot of the newer packs came out. I don't even think Love Struck was out at this time. I know, you're probably like, what? Why did it take you so long to post this? Well, first of all, I was waiting to finish Gen 2 before I posted this. And also, I don't know, I think I started building this when, let's see, when I stopped doing the 100 baby challenge. I just kind of took a break from it for a little while. And then I recently came back to it, but I had already started working on it when I had started coming back to it. So anyway, this was just like a in the meantime project whenever I felt like building something. So this did take me a really long time to build. This actually took months. It's like if I were to sit down and actually do it all in one sitting though, it probably would have only been maybe like a couple days. Well, not like a whole day straight kind of thing, but like a day if you work the whole day straight, but like a couple days. I only took a long time doing it because I this was just a side project at the time because I had been on pause for the 100 baby challenge. I did think about like indenting the platform to make the kitchen sunken, but I ended up putting it up on the platform. Also picking the, what is this called? The foundation. Again, I'm going back to it. You'll see me go back to it a lot as I'm just like, I can't stand picking foundations anymore. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. Let me know in the comments if you do. I dislike not all of the color foundations, but it is very frustrating that there's just not enough colors. I really strongly believe we should be able to paint it with just wallpaper paint or something. Like I can't. And like have a general trim with all kinds of different colors and then you can just like paint it. Kind of like the platforms, but like better than the platforms. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe unpopular opinion, but I'd like to think that other people think that way too. These rugs too. These rugs. I couldn't figure out which rug to use either. I was really stuck on this kitchen for a while. And then I started thinking more about the sim. I knew which sim was going to be moving in here, who was going to be the next matriarch. And I thought about her personality and like what she'd be into. And obviously she's moving to the suburbs. And well, they're currently in Sulani. So she wanted to come move to the suburbs. And it's not, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like a typical suburban home because it's not. I mean, outside, I guess it could be, but I feel like I always say this, I don't have a good eye for, it's not even a good eye. It's just more like keeping consistent with a style. I just build something and then I do whatever. So if it's like, let's do a modern build, I have a hard time keeping it modern. I mean, I guess I have a better time keeping it modern than I do like French country or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a challenge, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I love this. Tried to make that work on there, but it was just a little too large. And I was just like, oh, this would be so cute up there. And I'm so sad it didn't end up working out, but I did end up moving one of those over to the side and got it to work over there. I figured we'd do like a little picnic area, but back to the kitchen. I'm telling you, we'll visit the kitchen a lot in this. And the counter space was terrible. The counter space is still terrible. The kitchen is probably the one thing I would do over, but again, it's also like I didn't have a lot to work with, I guess, in terms of space for the kitchen because I did need to add in the bedrooms and everything and have the dining. And the dining, technically, what is it, 4, 5, 6? It doesn't fit all of the family either. So that's another side problem. It's fine. It's just a little on the smaller side. And I do have a tendency to build on the smaller side, so I'm trying to get myself out of that. So it is a smaller side build, but you know what? We did what we could do. Not as proud of the kitchen, but when we keep going on, I will become more proud of my work. So anyway, back to saying about the sim, like who she is. She is very well, we did determine that she's going to be into wellness and stuff, and I don't think I ended up adding in a yoga mat and a meditation stool until after I built this full house. I added it like right at the very end. I don't even know if I recorded it, but that's her main like fun thing to do other than, popping out children. And I thought like very bold colors for her. I don't want to say maximalist, but kind of maximalist. Very fun. I just want to say fun is her style. Very, very whatever she wants to do. So, like, her room will be not so much a maximalist or even bold colors. It's just like fun. It's just fun. The living room ends up being a lot more bold and maximalist. Now, I also thought about like the kids. It's a kids dominated house, honestly. So I want it to kind of be fun and colorful and whatever. So we went with that. So basically her room is definitely more sophisticated than the rest of the house. And even the kitchen, I guess, is more sophisticated, but we did what we could. The bathroom, I was going for a, I guess, earthy theme. The same with her bedroom. I think it kind of matches. Definitely earthy, but also color themed. So I think we go with more of a purple. Is it purple, green, brown? Purple is like the accent color for her main room, but like the bathroom, I forget. I think it's purple, green, brown. Anyway, I had to put in the little light switches. That's always another thing I forget to do. I love that they added in light switches, but part of me wishes it just auto added when you put in a door or something. I don't know. I don't know why I find it so difficult. I also really wanted her to have a gardening side or like love plants, right? So we did. We don't have a ton of gardening space outside, obviously, because we have more of a patio than we do garden space. But I did end up putting out at least one garden box. But you'll see as we go along, I'll put out like a lot of garden materials. So on the back porch, there'll be like watering can and things like that. I don't even know if watering can's in that set, but it's like from the Greenhouse Haven kit. Anyway, very earthy, very outdoorsy, I'm just gonna say earthy in the bathroom. And I think I obviously jump all over the place and I never finish anything. So I don't know if we're moving on or if we're gonna keep going because I think, is that the last thing I put in? I don't remember. But I do need to put in some pictures and stuff, and of course we're going with like the bamboo and the trees and all of that jazz. So of course we must go with it. But I definitely saw the walls being pretty blank. And here I am just finding things and going with it. Now, in my defense, if for the kitchen filters, they actually had all of the fun kitchen stuff in it instead of a bunch of random stuff, I really wish I could pull up build by right now. And if you know, if you spend a lot of time in build mode, it's terrible when you go into like the kitchen menu, right? And you click on like that bowl of fruit, which is supposed to be the kitchen decorations. It's like half of it's not even kitchen decorations. Like, I want to see just kitchen stuff. I just want to see bowls of fruit, aprons, pots, pans, knives, spice racks, things like that. I don't want to see like a Christmas card or I don't know. There's so many weird things in there. Like, I'm trying to name them, but I'm blanking. But anyway, here we go. Moving on to like her purple room. Very earthy in her bathroom. Very floral. Should I say floral in her room, but also earthy? I don't know. It's like a combo. I wanted to go with this deep purple color, and I was going to do carpet. Then I went to hardwood floor because I was like, oh, a rug would look so much better in here, which it does. It does. I tried to put two together. Every time I try to put two together and make it look good, it is almost there, but not quite. Of course, we had to have an accent wall, and then I thought maybe I should paint the whole thing purple, and I just went back and forth on that, and then I had to adjust some windows because it was in the way. All right, now for the family bathroom, like the kids' bathroom, I guess, more so because she has that bathroom all to herself. That is a room where I will lock the door, not just the bathroom, but her bedroom. I will lock the door for everyone but her, so she has that private space. So nobody will really get to use her bathroom except for her. So this is made more for the kids. I did want it to be a little bit of fun with pink and blue. Of course, I chose the pink and blue floor tiles, and I did one accent wall, not yet, but I did one accent wall in pink and one accent wall in blue. Definitely trying to make it fun in here. As fun as you can make a bathroom, I guess. Not even as fun because I didn't use like really bold colors and fun decor, but I guess as fun as you can make a normal bathroom. I don't know. It's not, I feel like I'm not using the term fun in the right way now. Anyway, pink and blue to match the floor. Definitely fun. And then I wanted to use these little towels here that were on the ground for more of the, I guess, like toddler or the children. And then I have some things because, you know, it is fun for the kids, but also you're going to have kids and teenagers. So it's kind of that in between. But anyway, I think I finally decided on some kitchen stuff. I went back and forth with the cabinets. I really, like, to this day, let me know in the comments. Do you like the black, the white? Should I have done a different color? I think the white was the better move. The black, but the black is a lot more bold. So I don't know. I just don't know. To this day, the kitchen, I'm still so torn. I really, truly do not know what. I feel like I should have just scrapped the whole kitchen and started over. Sorry. I'm going to stop talking about the kitchen now. All right, time to do the kids' rooms, I guess. So I don't remember why. Oh, I guess I was just choosing swatches in that room. I was going to say, I don't remember why I put the bunk beds in the babies' rooms. So yes, of course, that back room is the babies' rooms because it is the bigger of the 3 bedrooms on this side. Now, I modeled this very much after the Gen 2 house. It's hard to, like, explain it to you, I guess, because you just need to go look. But honestly, it's a set of bunk beds and a single bed, and I have, like, a traditional girl room and a traditional boy room. But honestly, there's no, like, we have some of the girls sleeping in the boys' rooms and vice versa. It's whatever. But, you know, theme-wise, I have, like, dinosaurs and blue and orange and very, like, shall I say classic boy colors. But honestly, like, blue is my favorite color, so who am I to say anything? I wanted to model it mainly after the dinosaur bed, though. I wanted that blue, that orange. I don't think I put really any of that green from the dinosaur in there. But I wanted to put up these posters, little, like, cool, science-y, and I don't know, posters. But we plastered the walls with those, and we wanted to just get as many of those on the walls as possible. And then, of course, we have like a little desk there, so one kid can do their homework at a time. And then I wanted to add in some clutter and stuff, but, you know, and like same thing with this clutter here. It's just like, why would I want those barrels from Strangerville in my clutter? Like, I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like the filters need to be redone or something. Anyway. Definitely wanted to get a nightstand or 2 in here because, I mean, nightstands are important. You gotta store your stuff in there. And of course, we'll get some things like lamps. And I wanted to get a chair for like kind of like a reading nook corner. I usually make one of these. This isn't the first. If you've watched my videos, this isn't the first time you're hearing about this. I tend to always make a little reading nook in the rooms, or just like a seating nook, I guess I should say, because it's mainly the chair, and then they can like bring over whatever activity they want to do. If they want to eat there, if they want to use their book, whatever. They could do whatever at their little chair section, but I call it the reading nook mostly. It usually has the chair and a lamp. I don't think, did I put a lamp here? I don't see a lamp. Maybe I forgot. Of course, I had to have the kids' nightlight as well because we do not want those monsters under the bed. I hate monsters under the bed. Like, why is that even in this game? I mean, I get why it's in the game, but I'm just like, pass. Hard pass on that. Anyway, I chose these beds. Hold on. These beds right here. And I completely modeled the room after these beds, like the color scheme. And I am just blown away by it. I absolutely adore it. I think the color scheme is amazing. This pink and this teal. It's just so cute together. But you'll see it all really, really does come together with the curtains and then the wallpaper and everything that we choose. It just looks so good. But yeah, like that teal is perfect. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, how did that even happen? I had to adjust the windows a little bit, but it's fine. I did find curtains for the other rooms and put those in. But yeah, it's just like these two colors, they did something and they went together very well, and I love them. I did throw around whether or not I was going to paint the room pink or the teal or white or both or all three. I did want a desk in there, but then I was like, oh no, I gotta fit another bed in here. How the heck am I going to do that? And a reading nook. So I had to pick a chair for the reading nook, of course, and then I moved some things around. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. I was thinking about doing another bunk bed in here too, just in case, because sometimes we do have more kids than we have beds. It just happens sometimes. So I was a little concerned about that, but you can see I've changed the floors to hardwood floors instead of the carpeting, and then we did a rug. It looks so good. I don't know. I'm tooting my own horn over here, but honestly, it's stunning. Is it not? It's beautiful. I would love to live in this room. Of course, we got to put some lamps in here and some additional clutter, some books and games. I don't know what else I put in here. Oh gosh, I just threw something across my desk. But I put in a little piggy planter and lots of plants. This one's very like, I don't want to say floral, but it kind of is. You know, the rug has flowers. I consider the bedspreads to be kind of like plant-like, so it's very planty. I don't know if you saw or noticed that I did put that watering can on the back porch. I told you that was gonna happen. I want to put some kind of activity in here as well, so I just threw a guitar in there. Whether or not it'll stay there, that's the question. Of course, we have to have some dirty clothes and some shoes and some other additional clutter. Just throwing that in where I can, and I think it ends up being really, really cute. Like, I really genuinely love this room and the boys' room, and even the mom's room. Honestly, I love all the rooms except for the kitchen. No, it's fine. The kitchen's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, but anyway, I definitely did. I put knitting in here? I can't remember if I put a knitting basket in here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I did. I knew it. I was like, oh, this would be such a cute activity to do on our little reading nook area. Anyway, nursery time. I did end up changing the nursery because, like I said, I built this a long time ago. And, oh gosh, I forgot about this. Oh, the little cribs. Well, anyway, like I was saying, I did end up changing the nursery because we got that, oh shoot, is it Storybook Nursery Kit? I might be wrong on the title, but we got that and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to use some of this stuff. So I ended up coming back and replacing it. I don't know if I got that on camera either. I just made some minor changes from this to the final build. But you could see I have the infants cradles in here, and then I have the sorry. Oh my gosh, why do I mix up infant and newborn all the time? I have the newborns bassinets in here and the infants crates. Why do I keep calling them crates? Cribs in here. But then I kind of started thinking, like, what if they wake each other up? And then I was just like, what about toddler beds? And I was like, I need to have some toddler beds ready. But for the most part, I was just like, let's get some necessities in here, like the bookshelf, a little play mat. I changed the play mat, but I did think that I should probably replace all the cribs with play mats because that's like better because they could technically sleep on those and they don't take up as much space. I don't know. I might still do that, but you can see I'm really pressing for space. I even expanded it as far as I could go with that. We definitely wanted a changing table in here, and we're going for like I would say at this point it's like a farmy theme, right? So like an outdoor farmy theme. So you got the strawberries, you got the little pig thing, but then you have the little infant infant mat there on the ground that has some animals on it. I don't know. That's kind of what I was going for at first, but then it ends up being more like wildlife, I guess. More animal themed. A little more heavy on the animals, if you will. Not so much farm, I guess. I don't know. You can see I put it in a giraffe. That giraffe is a classic giraffe. But we have to have a little reading nook or a little rocking nook at this, if we should call it, in the infant room, baby room, whatever. Really wanted to use this lamp, but I couldn't figure out the placement. It was driving me crazy. Anyway, I got rid of all of that. And then we needed to have toys. The toys, like, where are we going to put all of this stuff? Because you can see I only have 3 beds and then 1 crib. And hypothetically, like, what if we had 7 babies? Like, what are we going to do with all those babies? But after we have the first set, we shouldn't run into that problem because it's very common for the twins and the triplets and everything to be born at first, and you're rushing along to do that, so then you have a ton of babies. But then they start slowly aging up and aging out, and that's when you add in more, so it's a lot less hectic. If you guys haven't seen my 100 baby challenge, you should definitely go watch it. I honestly kind of want to rewatch the first generation because it's been so long. I don't remember what year I started this challenge, but it's been years. I'm pretty sure it's been years. I've enjoyed it every step of the way, despite me getting seriously frustrated. No, it's fun until like all the babies are crying at once and then you want to rip your hair out. Anyway, this is the point where I'm trying to decide what color I want the living room to be, and I wanted to model it after this rug. I love this rug. I love the swatch on this rug, the orange, the pink, and the red. They just look so good together. I thought it was stunning. Couldn't quite get the rug to fit, and I couldn't figure out which way I wanted the living space to go because of the gosh dang kitchen being in the way. That kitchen, bane of my existence, I tell you. But then we switched it all up, and went purple. Look how cute. I do end up switching it again. Not switching the whole thing, but kind of just switching the positioning of it. Just because I didn't love the way that it was just in the middle of the way. Like the door to the bedrooms, you know, you'd have to walk around the chair, behind the chair, past that kitchen, and I could totally see you stubbing your toe, by the way, but what you gonna do? This is a point where I'm like, all right, we got to find a space for these cribs, these bassinets. And I thought right there would be fine next to the piano, and I thought it'd be all fine and dandy, but spoiler alert, I was like, no, they need their own little room, little private room here, just kind of like a little bathroom room. So you'll see, I think do I expand it a little bit? I might. We're going to come back to it. But I just didn't like the way the piano was sitting. Hold on. I know I'm changing it soon. I just don't know when it's happening. You can still see I'm still throwing around that toy box too. I didn't have a place for that either. But then I'm working on accent walls here. Of course, I settled on the purple one over there, but then I'm like, does purple work on the other side? I just don't know. I don't know. I might... This positioning, though, of the living room does feel a little bit more authentic and nice, so I don't know. I should have maybe stuck with that, but it's okay. There's the little baby room. So I thought building it there would have been really nice just because it's really close to mom and she can just get up and tend to their needs whenever she needs to, and not have to go all the way across the house. But I know she'll still have to tend to like the infants and the toddlers, but I don't see them as needy. The problem that I still am running into, though, is the infants do wake everybody up, like a lot. So I would need to build another room for them. But I'm just going with it for now. Going with it. But I just wanted this to be a fun, cute room. Hot air balloons, rainbows, just fun colors. We got the pastel curtains because, of course, the bassinets have the rainbow in them. I thought that was so cute. It's just very simple. There's truly nothing too crazy in here. And then, of course, I had to get some accent colors on the walls. And you can totally see how this is starting to turn into like more of a fun house. You got lots of colors, lots of bright colors, lots of fun things happening in the living space. And the hallway, well, it's not really the hallway, is it? It's like, well, that's the hallway that we're looking at now. But the one by the piano, that hallway was a little tricky. I really didn't know what to do with it because it's right across from the kitchen and there's not much space, but also like, what are you going to do there? So I was thinking about like a small runner rug, but I definitely decked it out with some plants in here and I think it looks a lot better. I think, do I have to do any other decorating? Did I finish the baby room? I might have finished the baby room. But anyway, I will let you guys know that this is available for download on the gallery. I don't remember if I put the one with the changes on it or if it's this one. And by changes, I mean like the yoga mat edition and the little nursery adjustments with the storybook kit that came out, and I put in some new stuff. But hey, whatever. It's up there for you to take a look at. But finally found a place for the toy box, which is the real Real reason we should be celebrating right now. But I do love the purple and the yellow slash gold that I have going on all throughout the house. I thought, like, what can I put in the hallway that would really make it look good? I didn't want to do tons of clutter because I don't necessarily see her as a cluttery person. I definitely see her more, not even minimalistic, but definitely very clean. And we just don't do a ton of clutter, which is good. We like that. I also thought it'd be fun to have a hamster, but I was like, yeah, right, where are we gonna put that? In the kitchen? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, instead of the piano, a hamster would have been good. But again, we're going to need skill building items for the kids, for them aging up and stuff. Because when they're kids in grade school, in order to get an A, they need to have like a skill level of like 2 in a certain skill. And then same with the teens. I don't know. Don't mark my words on that. It's like 2 and 3 and 4 or something like that, skill levels. So I thought they'd probably do wellness for the most part, but we could also do piano. I thought would be really cute. But anyway, landscaping time. This is my favorite part, like actually my favorite part. This is what I've been waiting for. This really brings a build to life. This brings it together. This always makes it look amazing. And I tend to always overdo it because why not? It's so fun. I would do anything for just like another plants pack. Not like the blooming rooms because those are more indoor plants. I need an outdoor landscaping pack. I need a landscaping pack. Please, anybody, Sims team, please give me a landscaping pack. Even if they give us like 5 trees, bushes, flowers, whatever in each expansion pack, I would take that. But we don't nearly get as much as we should. Like in Love Struck, we got 1 tree, which I was so thankful for because I don't think we even got a tree in the previous expansion pack. So I just want a landscaping pack. Please, please. It would be so fun. Like, look at this. This is beautiful, but I want more. I need more. So, of course, I had to have the back have something fun, and we did a little sand pit. I love this. I love building little sand pits. I was like, what should I do under here? Should I leave it a sand pit? And I did put a picnic table. Now, I don't know if I want to keep the picnic table ultimately, but I definitely had to have something in there. Because I didn't want it to just be empty, but I do love the sand pit. Of course, we're just adding in some final touches, some more gardening stuff, and obviously the swing, and then I got to decide on that final tile there, but there's not much landscaping that goes in back here. It's very simple, but we're going to go take an official tour of the finished house. All right, you guys, we are in the world, and spoiler alert, I guess X out now if you don't want to see the 100 baby family in this house right now because I did forget to film the tour before I moved them in. We started the playthrough. So we are going to see the family actively living in here. We've got, I think the family members are visiting. We've got the family. We've got babies running. Yep. Sorry, we didn't clean up before the tour. So, of course, we walk in and we've got the living space. I just realized that's a little too hot. That's okay. We've got this landing area. Again, hate this, but it's fine. Fine kitchen. There is our matriarch's brother watching over the kids, I guess. And I guess, well, here's the kitchen. This is what we end up with. I mean, it looks great. We love it. It's fine. All right, moving over into the nursery. Whoops, I'm not going to walk all the way in, but there are baby footprints on the wall right now, handprints. We've got some babies filling up this area. Super cute. We do love it. And then going into Mama's room. Very nicely. It's dimly lit right now. We have the auto lights on, but there is lighting. Very cute, very fun. Not fun, but earthy. And then we've got this room. This is one of my favorite bathrooms. I wanted to like go with this because it gave rock essence, and I thought it was really cool. All right, let's go to the other side of the house. Excuse me, babies. Let's not step in the dirty diapers. Gosh, what chaos, honestly. All right, we're going to go to this bedroom first. This bathroom first. And, of course, super cute with it's a little dirty. We really didn't clean up before this tour. Just don't mind me. All right, we're going to go down the hall. Let's go to the girls' room first. Of course, we have the lights off, but this is such a cute room. I really do love it so much. And of course, the guitar is flipped. I knew that would happen, but hey, at least it's still there. And then we have the boys' room over here. Also very cute. Love the orange and blue together and the red. It just looks so good. All right, back out into the baby room. Are we ready? Ta-da! So this one is the room that's taken on the most change. You can see right here, for instance, that's new from the pack, and then that's a new item from the pack, the kit that I'm talking about. I put in some of these critters. You know, we just went a little bit more animal in here. There's not too much that's changed, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm going to actually just hop out the window here so we don't have to go through the chaos again. And this is our backyard. We have our little sand pit, and I figure... yes, the picnic table takes up most of the sand pit, but, you know, they could play around it. We'll go over here. This is where I ended up putting the yoga mat. Honestly, there wasn't much grass space, so we're working with what we got. We got the grill. Of course, we have all of the, all of the gardening stuff over there. Got a pot and some dirt and all kinds of stuff. And we did put the painting easel out here in case somebody wanted to do that. Put this on the ground because it gives... kids live here. And of course we have this cute little swing set. We have this garden area, and that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap up our speed build video slash tour. Shout out to my members for supporting this channel. You guys are so amazing. I hope you're enjoying the bonus content. If you're not yet a member and would like to become one, definitely check out the link in the description or the join button down below. There's currently plenty of bonus members only content already up and available to watch, as well as at least one new video that goes up every week. I also encourage you guys, everybody, to watch the 100 baby challenge, where you'll see this house in action. I mean, you kind of already got a preview. It's always a fun time. It's always a little chaotic, a little stressful, a little fun. Got a little bit of everything. But anyway, this will also be up on the gallery for you to download if you're interested. My gallery ID is Ohcluck. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.